So this is the pound yen analysis for Monday, 12th of November. Now let's just have a look what prices and where prices may likely go. So here on the pound against the yen, we've had price come up towards this 49.10. Previous scenario identifies a potential area of resistance. We did trade a fair little bit above the 49.10, trade all the way up towards that 49.50. Couldn't quite sustain the higher price above that 49.10. What we did instead see was a breakdown in prices here. Broke down below 48.46, retested, rejected, had a consolidation here at the end of the week. Had a gap down, rally back above that 47.35, couldn't quite hold that 47.35 for support up towards that 148.46. So what we've seen is a rejection and prices come pretty close towards that 146.38 here. So if we do see further sales like momentum here to the downside, looking for a true test of 46.38, successful break from which target at 146, and if there's sufficient volatility to the downside beyond that 146, we're looking for a move down towards a 145.11 and possibly even that 144.78 here on the pound against the yen. If, however, we do see a rally either way from this 46.38 and or from where we are at present, looking for a move up towards our 147.35 and around at 147.35. Not only a pretty strong level of support and resistance, we also have that confluence of this 200 period moving average, thus increased likelihood of seeing sell momentum come into the market from that level. But if we are able to break the confluence of the 47.35 and the 200 period moving average and hold it for support, we are looking for a move up towards that 148.46 here on the pound against the yen, and beyond that we're looking for possibly that move back up towards that 149.10. What we'll do now is have a look here at the daily charts, see how prices are developing. So on this daily chart on the pound yen, we can see here we've had the sell-off all the way down towards that 42.80. Yeah. Found support, had this pretty strong rally up towards this 49.10, well-established level of resistance here on the pound yen. In around that well-established level of resistance around the 49.10, we've had a pretty strong bearish close to our last week. Closed quite a bit away from that 49.10, closed near our lows. So far this week, we've had higher prices, trade above that 47.35 in towards the 200-400 period moving average confluence. Couldn't quite sustain that level. And what we can see, as indicated by the wick, was a rejection of that 47.35 with the added confluence of 200-400 period moving averages from the daily chart here. And so far we are seeing further sales momentum. So again, major levels that we are already looking at here to the downside, which are of importance. I suppose we didn't. Did we have a look at the weekly chart? I don't think we did. On this weekly chart, there isn't really much happening here. We're still chopping away. Great degree of indecision here on the market. I suppose most recently, posted a series of lower highs, made a slightly higher high. We've had a pullback, posted a pin bar last week, as indicated by the, even though we did close the week with a small gain, we did reject higher prices, indicated by the strong week. And so far this week, we've also rejected higher price. So we'll see if we have a further pullback here on the pound yen. But there is a great degree of indecision. But more importantly, so this is what the daily chart is telling us, which is of greater importance. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the pound yen analysis. Thanks for watching.